on, you guys? Chum Bicyclers here, and today we have two sisters in the shop. Yes, I bought another crawler, and this is surprisingly, I may say, you're an idiot. This is the same. It's an FTX Outback Gen 1, like my original one, my first one. And yeah, I bought it with the same body, just different wheels. These are the stock ones, and I bought the upgrade gray ones for mine because I really love the look of this, and you can see how much this looks better than this one. But whatever, even this one, the previous owner, because this is, yeah, I bought this used. He hacked the front bumper, but whatever. I don't need that anymore because you're gonna see the reason why I bought this thing. So, I am not stupid enough to buy another one, just, so I have like two clone sisters or what you want to call these. So that is not the reason why I bought this. So you may remember that I had a build called the Peterbilt truck, which is the red truck, which I painted and converted body to kind of hobby grade thing. And as you remember, I was going to get a chassis for it with pieces and axles or something, and I used the axles that were my FTX Outback 1 to convert it to back to original, so I don't have a chassis for that thing. So guess what? I bought this for the chassis, so I can use its chassis for the Peterbilt. This is a I bought this used, but it's got some upgrades. I will get a closer look at this, but basically this is a stock Outback 1, and it's all down to stock except for the electronics, because somebody, the previous owner, had put a aftermarket axial ESC in it, which went out for some reason. I do not have luck with that, and also a aftermarket remote and receiver, which were not good as well. So I have to buy new electronics, which are on the way, and yeah, they're not gonna be here soon. As you know, guys, the world is like stopped right now, and everything, the post is being delayed a lot. So I just put a cheap ESC right here, which works very good. I am very happy with these ESCs. They're fine, for not very, high grade vehicles. And this is mostly temper. I think I'm gonna be replacing this with a Hobbywing 1060 in the future, So this is a crawler, so I really want high performance from these. And what I like from these guys is the small motor, which really does not waste a lot of battery. So that will give you more runtime, which also gives me the option to run these things with a nickel metal hydride battery, because I don't want, to stress this motor with a 2S. So the nickel metal hydride one will be fine, because this motor does not waste a lot of power, so that is a big advantage. Also, let's explain the chassis. So I bought this used, and yeah, yeah, you might notice that the body posts are two pieces of rod, whatever. I will not be using these. Yeah, that's some hack. Also, out of these, these little things, this thing came with this upgrade aluminum transmission, which is very, very good. And also it has aluminum deflockers in the disc, because I opened this thing up as soon as I bought it, spent like 3 hours in the garage, and because the previous owner did not have a lot of information on it, because he did not even remember what he did on it. So I had to open this up and service the thing again, because it really needed one, but it is not in bad condition at all. The drive shafts are in more good shape than mine. Literally, these things look like new. Even the body, I don't know if it's been replaced, but the body, for what it is, and this is not new, okay? This car, it supposedly was taken care of, but it really is in not bad shape. I teared it in pieces and to inspect it, because that is the real way how I can know the truth about it, and really it is not in bad shape. So it is really in good shape, and I think I got it for a bit of a deal. Yeah, the electronics may have been bad, but yeah, whatever. I am happy with this, and I am really happy with this car. So also, yeah, I bought this like a month ago, and I really did not want to feature it on a video because I am waiting for the tires, because I'm not going to be running the Peterbilt body with these tires. These are big as well, so I cannot run it with these. Yeah, these are mega, so I cannot run it with these tires. These tires I think I may sell because I do not need them. I have parts, you know, I do not need these. I don't know, I may be keeping them, but and this is, by the way, how it will look like. And ignore the bumper, because yeah, I already glued the bumper of mine to the body so I can have more clearance in the front. So I will be removing this, and also I have to figure out some kind of body mounting solution. I guess I think I'm gonna be going with magnetic body mounts, because this body is very hard to like drill in and stuff. So I do not want to drill and, you know, mess it more than it is, because that body, believe it or not, is really delicate, so I do not want to mess with that. Also, it will be more, you know, easy to play with. So this will not be used that much, but it will be a fun rig like my other FTX Outback, and it will be a lot of fun. This also has a upgrade cheap servo which somebody put in, which is not that bad really. I think it's a 15 to 13 kilo, something like that, servo. But after all, I'm really happy with my purchase. So it is mostly original except for the electronics, apart from the motor, because the motor is obviously original. Which I'm glad that the previous owner did not put like a 540 motor and gearbox in here, because I did not want that. I want these to be efficient. That is my new policy. And I will be doing bumper delete, because both of them, because I already have one on the front of my Peterbilt body, but that won't be an issue. I lowered it to factory specs because the previous owner had got it higher, so obviously it will be better. Also, I put the rubber stoppers on the shocks. I cut them a bit lower because I do not want a lot of shock travel. I do not like that, so I did it, you know, to my personality. Also, you may be noticing when I sit the body, ignore the bumper, it's a little bit of a short wheelbase. Well, that is not a major problem, because the tires that I'm going to be putting on this, they're going to be a hair smaller supposedly, looking much better than these ugly ones. And also, I am going to be extending the links on the axles so it can move the rear axle and the front axle a bit apart. So it will extend the wheelbase a bit, but really that's not a problem. And it's gonna be looking great, guys. When this thing is gonna be done, it's gonna be looking great. I know it's looking horrible right now, but I just wanted to keep the rods and the modifications that this thing has right now, because I plan to drive it like this until I have the parts to convert it to the Peterbilt. So yeah, it's not a good idea to just keep it a chassis without a body, and I can drive it, you know, with a body, because it will look horrendous. So this is the plan, guys, for the clone of my FTX Outback. Hopefully it is going to be a good build. I am planning that is going to be very nice. I think it's gonna be nice, guys. I mean, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. I think it's gonna be looking great. I think it's gonna be a cute little crawler. Adds up to my collection, you know. I have 5 crawlers now. So this year I bought 3. I bought the TRX6, TRX4 Bronco, and this one. So this is like, you know, it feels like deja vu, because this is exactly like my FTX Outback, the original one, which I started my RC hobby with. So this is like deja vu, guys. I know it has to have a bit of work to it, but man, we got the aluminum gearbox in this thing, which we really needed that, but that's a expensive upgrade. And also the diff lockers, because those are expensive. A good servo, and I'm happy with this, guys. So All that's left, guys, are the tires to come in, and body mounts also I have coming in. So whenever those come in, guys, hopefully we'll have a update video for this, and I think it's gonna be looking great, guys. This is going to be a good build, so stay tuned, guys. Hope you like my idea, and it's going to be a good build. Also, guys, you might be wondering why I bought another car to, like, not use the body and the wheels off of it and just kind of part it out and use the chassis. So under another, like, you can call it cheap truck. Like, I like this idea, guys, and what I found out is if you go to buy a chassis and parts and really just put it together, it's going to be more expensive than this, in my opinion. And I really did not find the axles I was looking for, because these axles are narrow, but they are good for this truck because this is a narrow body, so I do not want wide axles. So that is the biggest reason, kind of like, why I bought this, because I could not find small axles like the Outback one comes with, also of the motor, and this was just a really good condition car. So I really like this idea, guys. I don't know if you agree with this, but I think it's been done before. Not with an FTX Outback, but I think you guys, like this idea, and hopefully it will entertain you guys. This is going to be a good build. So stay tuned, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and visit me on my social media.